Welcome to another FNAF Theory, a frowny theory. Okay, pull up a chair and let's talk.
So,
Which is the order of the restaurants? That's what we're gonna
yes,
talk
today
about
guys,
tonight.
we're gonna talk about the pizzerias that opened first, then second, and then third, and blah blah blah. So,
First, the OG FNAF 1.
so
Mike
yes,
did as the security
the original. No, what did you say? Who worked as a security guard?
guard. No, Jeremy.
Yes, yes. So first we had FNAF 1, aka
Sorry guys, you
the
can
Grando.
slap me in the face for that error.
FNAF. FNAF. A lot of people.
Location with
Yeah,
four.
let me say that. You say who will work there. So, while FNAF 1 was starting to go down because from the children missing, after the children started missing, the FNAF 1 started to go down. Then that's when William Afton decided to open FNAF sister location. Who worked at FNAF sister location? Actually, what happened while while Jeremy was at FNAF 1 and sister location just
At
opened.
sister location worked the Eggs Benedict, aka Michael.
So guys, the thing is a bit weird, that because whoever doesn't know, the reason that Michael went to work at FNAF sister location is because after William Afton did all the murders at FNAF 1, his daughter,
after his sister got scooped.
yes,
After
his daughter didn't. She wanted to go to the. His daughter wanted to go to FNAF sister location because she thought that William made baby for her, but when she went to check baby, baby just ate her, and that's why
nah.
baby.
William said, "Nah, don't go."
Yes, and when the
And then, when the party was, I think.
after the party,
She
Elizabeth stayed to the sister location, and she went to touch a little bit baby to shake her, and baby just ate her like it was nothing.
Just numb.
So after that happened, William said to Michael to go. Something happened to your daughter, to your sister, on sister location. So please go check out what happened. So
Nah.
yes, that happened. Trust me.
I
Yeah. You can.
I didn't thought that he just told.
Then why
I
did
made
it?
the
Why
guy
at the end?
eating
At the end
robot.
of the Golden Freddy mode on sister location, the 10-20 mode, I think. Michael said, "Daddy, I did what you said to me. I finally put her back together. I finally put her back together." So you can.
Father, it's me, Michael. I did it. I found it. It was right where you said it would be. They were all there. They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you. And I found her. I put her back together, just like you asked me to.
Understand that William said to Michael to go down there and he'll save your sister, and he just saved at the end before he got scooped. That happened. So yeah, while Michael was down there though, FNAF 4, aka Chris Afton's Nightmares, the party.
After the fateful party of the bite.
Yeah. Well, 5 days before the party, Chris Afton, I'm sorry, had some nightmares. Had nightmares
because of the bullying.
Yeah, from the bullying
Why
that
you-
his brother After the sister location, his brother. No, actually, before he went down there, before Michael went down there, and before the bite of 83, like before Michael went down to sister location, he was bullying his brother with some friends, and he was being foxy. So after he had some nightmares, which made him have nightmares about FNAF 4, the Nightmare animatronics. So after the 5 days passed,
There was a sixth night with the nightmare, and nightmare
Yes.
is the representative of death.
yes,
Cause sixth
So-
night is at the party, cause he died.
sixth night, yes, before the sixth
and
night,
nightmare is death.
he saw nightmare, which was death. And after, in the day that he woke up, he didn't wake up. After he had, it was morning.
At the end of at the end of night 6, you hear a flatline.
Yes, the bullies with his his brother, from bullies, got him to Fredbear just for a hug for the birthday party. And then happened the bite of 83, not 87. 87 was the bite on FNAF 2 after the FNAF 4 and sister location. So after FNAF 4 party, his brother went down to sister location, and that when what we said happened, what we said before happened. So then after FNAF 4 and FNAF sister location, we had the FNAF 2, aka FNAF Juniors, aka the FNAF Grand Reopening, with Mr. Perdica, who worked there.
Okay. At the grand reopening, there was Mike Schmidt.
What do you mean, Mike Lofton?
Mike Schmidt, my man.
Yeah, a lot of people, I don't know, I believe them though, said that FNAF 2, William worked on FNAF 2. I'm not sure about
But
that.
they paycheck this much with it's
Yeah, I know.
probably
It is-
Mike. I don't know. Probably Mike couldn't assign him in if he works there. If that's confirmed the second.
And then
the probability is that Mike couldn't sign him up with his father's well, with his other father's.
anyways, after the murderer,
His mother's. That's
the
what
problem
I
with
say.
William is that he didn't have a problem doing murderers, but when his daughter got murdered, he just went crazy. And then on the grand reopening, the bite of 87, that was the bite of 87 because it opened afterwards. People were saying that FNAF 4 had the bite of 87 because it was after FNAF 2. So people were saying FNAF 2 has the bite of 83. It doesn't. And Perdica, do you know who did the bite of 87?
Mango.
You sure about that?
Mango is
Yeah.
guilty.
Mangle. A lot of people say that Mangle is the was the guy who killed him.
I mean, the bite of the sheriff is mango.
Yeah, people were saying that Mangle did it, but when you search it on Google, as well on Google, you will find again. You will find only Fredbear, so people don't know the truth. And if you search some,
But I didn't know what you're doing over there. You're not telling us the truth.
the problem is that if you check on Google, Mangle is the one that did the bite of 87. We know that 100%. But when you check it, you will find a picture of Foxy with blood on his mouth, which makes a lot of people think that did Foxy do the bite of 87 and not Mangle. But there is proof from more theories that the bite of 87 was from Mangle. So yeah.
Go on to FNAF 3.
Yours. So the last thing, the no, I was gonna say the last, but it's not the last. So yeah. So
Wait a
FNAF
second.
3.
Who worked again at FNAF 3? I can't remember. So
So we
then
have
Jeremy got the job again
no
at
no
FNAF
no no no.
3.
Let me explain that because I know more for FNAF 3. So FNAF 3 was after the Springlock's failure at FNAF 4. From William Afton became Spring Bonnie with a suit. Then he died, and that Spring Bonnie suit became the Spring Trap from FNAF 3. That's what at least so far we know. So Jeremy worked again there, and you can notice that from the FNAF VR Help Wanted that the tape girl says Jeremy was there, and she had a picture of Jeremy being in FNAF 3, and she had the line saying, you know when someone is about to fire someone," something like that. I don't know. I'm probably gonna try to put the I'm gonna try to put the line that says that. So yes. Wait, let me give me a second. So guys, so I'm gonna put the voice line right now that she says that about Jeremy for the FNAF 3 problem that they fired him. That's why the place burned down afterwards. So here you go, guys.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works two ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him.
So that was it. He had known, I think, too much, and they had to fire him for from silly reasons and stuff. So yeah. So when he left, the place burned down, as you know, and William Afton was immortal, some people say, and the only way for him to die is by burning. So, FNAF 6, Pizzeria Simulator. Vertical, can you talk about that?
So yeah, Michael followed not exact that footsteps, but not exactly so that he killed kids, just that he owned now a pizza restaurant. So he was like his father. He owned the business now. He's the one owning and stuff. But he didn't kill any kids. Don't confuse that with that. That he walked his footsteps in this way.
I have to tell something.
But then
I
at
have
the
to
end
add
of
something
FNAF
afterwards.
6, she burned. She said that everyone's souls got set free, except for Michael. Except for Williams. Like Henry said, the darkest bit of shell opened up and swallowed him whole. And then we go to Ultimate Custom Night. You fill in the details, my man.
So, before we go about that, I wanna add something that I just remember for the scooping room. So, one day, Mike got tricked by Ennard and Circus Baby to get into the scooping room. That's the completely thing I'm sure about, and I just remembered. And Circus Baby didn't get scooped at all, because a lot of people say that. Mike got scooped, so Ennard had the chance to go in his body. That's the reason Michael Afton got scooped, to let Ennard go into his body, because there was no other way to go.
Join his body.
Yes, he just went into his body. So some manners from some stories from other games, from other YouTubers that are not even theorists, they just do it like Gacha Life videos. They have entered inside of Michael, and yeah. So, about what you said about the FNAF 6, that about that Michael worked there. Even if you search it on Google, but I don't because I know it. If you have thought, everywhere that Jeremy worked was the pizzeria was already ready and stuff. He just worked the night shift, which he knew he could go kinda bad. So he heard that he has a chance to make his own pizzeria, and he can go get that pizzeria, that space, and make his own pizzeria. So if you hear at the ending, he said, they said, "Do you think this job fell out of the sky for you?"
Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to.
And they may said that because he had so many bad jobs, and this one was a good opportunity to make his own pizzeria and do something that he would like and not turn up bad. But then Henry from the phone, I think Henry, was it Henry? Redica?
Yep.
Henry said,
You said William old friend.
yeah. So you maybe I don't want to say maybe, but Perica thinks of that, so that's why I'm saying maybe. Maybe Jeremy Fitzgerald was the one that worked in FNAF 6 because he wanted to make his own pizzeria after all the stuff that he had worked in, because it was a bad job. So he worked in that, and he just
I think it still is
regretted
Michael,
it.
but
I can send you a picture right now that it's even Google says it's the fucking Jeremy. Give me a second.
okay. I just think that's my thing.
And I want to say something about William Afton. A line I heard, and I think it's actually pretty true. So William didn't intend here. Why does people ask why does William Afton want to kill? So after his daughter died, William didn't intend her to turn into a baby. When she was, his process wasn't perfect. Perhaps the nature of her death or some corruption caused by Afton is the reason behind their killing. So William Afton killed the children. He opened FNAF Sister location before he killed the children in FNAF 1, which is reasonable that he started killing children because his daughter died from his own creations. So he got mad and he wanted to. Her death was the reason that William Afton started killing.